Didn't I say shut up? Bet that rooster will think twice before crowing tomorrow morning. Coffee's ready, guys. Let's start the show. Good morning, crew. How is everybody this morning? Well, jingle my bells and tickle my tinsel. The countdown to Christmas has just begun, and I hope everybody's ready. How is everybody this fine Monday morning? Let's see who's come in to join us. Good morning, Janice. Good morning, Roger. Hello, Miss Sage. How are you? Pinky's in the house. Hello, Miss Pinky. Steph. Hey, Steph. Steph sent me a picture of some yummies. She's already got it going on. Miss Susan is here. Is she lurking? Miss Susan. How is everybody today? Good morning, Spage. How are you? Good morning. Jenny says, I'm here listening. So much to do this morning. Oh, tell me about it. I was almost late for my own damn show. My husband was here yakking at me because he hasn't gone to work yet. Oh, and just to get it out there, I'd like to say happy birthday to my husband. It is his birthday today. So I've got to make him salmon, guys. He wants salmon for dinner. But that's the rule. Your birthday, you get what you want. So that's what I'll be doing later on. Oh, good, Roger. Glad I'm glad you're good. I have coffee will function kind of. Oh, until you get everything rolling, Sage. I know how that is. As usual, me. Well, actually, I'm a little bit more awake than I expected this morning. So, hey, that's a bonus. But I've got a bunch of stuff I got to do. Last minute run to the store. Husband wants to have sausage roll for Christmas, so I got to get the stuff for that today. And he wants chocolate bark, so I've got to get all the chocolate and stuff for that as well. Good morning, Tree. How are you? Oh, God, Tree. Sorry. Good morning, Cree. Holy crap. Tongue is in a knot already. And thank you for the birthday wishes for the hubby. Yeah, he was too thrilled. He goes, I'm officially an old man today. I said, oh, give me a break. Actually, I should have did that. I should have made him a shirt that said, I'm officially an old man today. That would have been really funny. I would have thought it was funny, but he wouldn't have thought it was funny. But I will send his birthday wishes along from you guys. He'll appreciate that. And if you notice the little background there when you guys were saying how it kind of looked like Beardo, so I put the little baubles on his his beard. Couldn't help myself. Oh God, it was funny. Oh, updates on what's going on around here is thanks to all of you guys and everybody out there, I have reached my Christmas goal of 600 subs for the channel. And I want to thank you all so much for helping me reach that goal. Space says happy birthday to my warlock. Oh, yeah, he's one hell of a warlock, that's for sure. But yes, thank you so much, guys. I couldn't have done it without you guys. I really, really appreciate it. And now it's just upward and onward, I guess. Good morning, Ace. How are you today? Hope you're keeping warm. Seen Ace live the other day. It was yesterday, yeah. All bundled up like, a snowman. It was... oh, thank you so much, Ace. Thank you, everybody. Yes, I just wanted to say thank you for helping me get to that 600 mark. So I guess what's next? 1,000. Ooh, fingers crossed. Oh, thank you, Susan. Thank you, everybody. Also, guys, Carla and I have been working on this project for months, and it is a debunkers calendar for 2026. We finally got it together. Thank God Carla is a genius. And we have it in the merch shop. So if you are interested in getting a calendar for the new year, it is now available in the merch shop. The artwork and stuff like that was done by Carla. It's brilliant. The design is done by me, and we got it together and put it out there for everybody. Good morning, Mark. How are you? Still bundled up nose? Oh, he's still sick. Keep warm, keep medicated. Good morning, Rob. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Best cure for sickness is lots of love and chicken soup. It's amazing how chicken soup just makes you feel better, isn't it? I don't know what the hell the deal is, but it works. So that's pretty much the updates. The new oh no, and also there's other I put some new merch in the shop as well. The Morning Brewsters. I added that as well. So if you're interested in a Morning Brewsters t-shirt or a mug, it's in there for you guys. Aces, I want a calendar. It's in the store. Go check it out. It was fun putting it together. And like I said, we've been working on it for months, and I didn't want to say anything until I knew that we could get it working. And I didn't want to do it outside of the merch shop because it would have cost a fortune. And so we figured it out and got it on our merch shop so that that it's affordable, my goodness. And it's, it's printed to order. So that's the best way. So we don't have like hundreds of calendars laying around that nobody wants. So, hopefully you guys are interested and you go grab yourself a calendar. You are very welcome, Ace. Yeah, it was fun putting those together. Spange, I'm just gonna lurk for a bit. That's okay. It's early. For most of us, it's early. That's why I like doing this time, 9:00. It's just everybody's pretty much out of bed, but still not 100%. So we can just, kick back, relax, enjoy our coffee and tea or whatever we're drinking and then just enjoy a good chit chat. Yeah, it's going around. I read an article about, some new weird virus that's going around and it hits hard. So God, please, everybody sanitize. I'm going to spray everybody at the door if they come here. I usually tell them if they got the sniffles or they're sick, don't come here. I don't want it because I heard it's terrible. It puts you down for days. I know poor Sean from Bristol, him and his family have had to deal with it. And it's just nasty. So an Ace is loaded up for coffee. All right. My husband only saved me 1 cup. And I can't complain because it's his birthday. So I'll have to just deal with what I've got. Good morning, Cynthia. How are you? Fingers crossed for my boyfriend. He gets the shunt out of his nose today. Had to have septoplasty to reopen the left side of his nose. Oh. I was supposed to have a surgery a long time ago for the left side because I have a deviated septum and I never had it done. So I don't get full airflow through that left side. There was a whole bunch of stuff they wanted to do and it didn't sound very pleasant. So I said, nah, it's okay. That's okay. Lurk away, Cree. Trying to finish my book before Christmas. I don't blame you. It's the countdown, guys. We only have a few days. And I'm finishing up the magazine within the next couple of days. So if you still want to throw something my way to throw in there, send it to me and I'll put it in. Good morning, Gordo. Claustrophobia. Say it's not so. Excuse me. I've been hearing that people can't even move, that everything hurts that much. I'm lucky I just got the black nose. Yes, a fever, headache, vomiting, diarrhea, all that fun stuff. And then you're stuck in bed for most people, it's averaging from like 3 to 4 days, and then others it's weeks. So, oh geez. I just telling everybody, yeah, just if you're sick, don't even come here. I can't take the chance of getting ill, and then I can't take the chance of my parents getting ill. So just, yeah, keep that crap to yourself. K is a variant of a flu. A is what is hitting everybody hard. Yes, Steph. I read all of that yesterday. So I'm thinking, oh, crap. Oh. Good morning, Christina. Good morning. Welcome to the crew. Hello, Sarah B. How is everything this morning? Laura, I'll let you know in a week how it's working, but already his snoring has improved and he went from to a mouse vet. Oh, that's great, Cynthia. Maybe I should have it done. I don't know. They wanted to fix the deviated septum. They were going to remove my tonsils because I have a small esophagus. And they wanted to shave down my epiglottis, the little dangly thing in the back of your throat. They wanted to shave that. I'm thinking, oh, that just sounds really painful. I'll pass. Because I have sleep apnea. And so they're trying to cure that because I can't wear a mask. I can't have anything on my face. So, they were trying to figure out other ways. But then I was told by the sleep apnea doctor that wouldn't be a definite cure. So why go through all that pain if I don't have to? You know what I mean? So, but if it works, I don't know. Maybe I'll look into it again. I don't know. Or maybe just have like the septum fixed. That might help. Who knows? So has everybody got all their Christmas stuff done? I finally, hey, thank you, Jesus. I got my Christmas decorations up. My God, guys, it took forever. And I didn't even put it all up. But I got the majority of it. And they put me down for the rest of the weekend. So I see, not sure if you're aware, Laura, but Pinky and I have collabed in making, which is ready to drop anytime. So, uh-oh. Okay. Is it something that we are just going to laugh our asses off, Gordo? Most guaranteed. No sights down, first time in a week. Oh, good for you, Sage. So the Christmas miracle has begun for Sage. No sights down. Quick knock on wood, somebody, because now that we've said it, you know how that works. You say it, it happens, and it sucks. And I'm surprised. Pinky's in here. God love you. You were in Bill's live. I just happened to check the phone at 2:00 in the morning, and I see you guys yammering away and thinking, what the hell's going on there? Hi, Cass. Good morning. Let's see. Hi, everyone. Hello. I am just here lurking. The latest AI and IL flock just dropped. It's brilliant. Oh, fun. Cynthia says he has to use a CPAP before and he doesn't need it now, recovering only in a week or two, and get back to all activities. No bruising either. Oh, nice to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know. You'll have to keep me updated. Because I might have to have it done. I don't know. It was years ago. And the doctor's like, well, yeah, you just have we have all these different kinds of masks and this and I don't want that crap on my face. I won't be able to do it. If it was like a thin line like they put in for oxygen at the hospital, I could probably deal with something like that. Excuse me. But to have this vacuum mask suck into your face, this giant hose, yeah, I can't sleep now. Never mind. Oh, Jesus. having that all over. Okay, Pinky saying it's gonna make us laugh. Looking forward to it. Thanks for putting that up there, Steph. I appreciate it. I appreciate all my mods. You guys rock. I said there she is, the queen of the Bristol, UK. How are the boys? How is everybody doing? Hi, still down with flu. Oh no, come on, guys. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully, you get rid of it. It's been a long time. And thank you so much. Yes, thank you for the congrats on the 601 subs. That was my surprise yesterday morning when I woke up. I'm like, oh man, I did it. Because I was thinking, it ain't gonna happen. But that's all right. I'm happy for what I got. It's just nice when you make a goal and see it come to fruition. It's that the work you're putting in is doing all right. Like this morning, putting on the updates for the Conjuring House in the magazine. So I was doing some research this morning, trying to get the latest scoop so I could put it out there so you guys could read about it. What a hot mess that is. Oh, so glad that I didn't get involved. It's just too much. Mark says I had a target as well with subs, but I meant far too high. Yes, because originally it was earlier in the year I was hoping for 1,000 by Christmas, and I thought to myself, no, I'm pushing it. So I shortened it to the 600, and I'm really grateful and surprised that I hit the 6. So, oh, thanks, Sage. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. It might not be as fun and as crazy as some. I mean, I could do that, but and actually today after the show and I get all the running around done, I want to set up a table in the studio for the miniature because I want to get going on that. But I promised you guys I would do it live. So I want to be able to use the camera here in the studio because I can move the whole screen and everything. So I'll be able to interact with the chat. It's on the phone. It sucks doing stuff like that on the phone. So I figured I'd just set up a small makeshift workstation here in the studio and leave it up to work on the miniature and show you guys as I'm doing it. It's going to be so cool. This one's a little bit different than the last one. So I'm a little curious to see how this is going to go. And the last one that I finished, you guys seen that it was all in gray in color. So when I get, a hot minute, I plan on painting because it's supposed to be a scary castle. So I want to paint it all black and highlight it in some kind of a shimmery, spooky, shimmery, color. So it really sets it off. Okay, get ready to go to the doctor. Just have good luck. We're wishing you good luck. And hopefully everything turns out great. Oh, thanks, Cass. Oh, that was so wonderful. You have a hot chocolate on you. Yes. Actually, I was just talking about hot chocolate the other day. Let me give you a little thank you and a little Christmas. Superstar Cass, thank you so much. So yes, I'm gonna set the station and I think it'll be easier to film. I just gotta make sure the dog don't bump into it and knock crap all over the place. My train wreck of a dog. I was talking to on the phone? I believe it was Susan. And my memory's so shot. And of course, they have the volunteer firemen here do a thing every year with Christmas. They bring Santa around on the fire trucks, and he pants out candy canes to the kids in the village. And so, yeah, they were circling the blocks, and my dog loves to howl when the fire truck goes by. So all she was doing was howling. I was dying laughing. I'm thinking, oh my God. They should have her on the truck so she could howl, howl along with the ride. Someday I'll have to record it just so you could hear it. It's just all I could think of is the movie The Harry and the Hendersons. And when they were blocked in traffic, so he stuck his head out the window and pretended to be the siren for an emergency vehicle, and all the cars parted. That's what I was thinking. Every time she does it, that's what I think of. Yes, yeah, it was with Susan saying hello. Oh my God, she just her in her mouth. But she only does it with the fire trucks, not the ambulance or the EMTs. I think it's just the frequency of the siren that they use on the fire truck. It just sets her off. And Sage is like, who checks are done? Coffee in hand and Laura in my ear. Ah, that's scary, isn't it? Me in your ear. I could tell you anything. If I was a hypnotist, yeah. I don't know. Do you think it really works? People being hypnotized? I've never had it done. Or do you think it's a load? A load of hokey pokey? Or is it true that some only can be hypnotized and some can't? I don't know. I've never had it done. Of course, Susan has had a past regression life thing done. That's that's kind of like a hypnosis, isn't it? That worked for her. Sage says my dog always gets set off by the doorbell. Oh, jeez. Well, my doorbell has been off for years, and I did that purposely. Because usually when someone's ringing your doorbell, they're selling something and you don't want to deal with them. So when the fuse blew on the doorbell, I said, screw it, I ain't fixing it. So I left it. So they could be down there pushing the button and all, and I won't even know it. Anybody knows they come to visit me, you come the back way. But I'm sure, yeah, if the doorbell went off, she'd probably go bananas. My dog does that. She goes bananas over that, power drills. But I think the power drills or power tools, I think it hurts her ears. My husband says no, but I think that's what it is. 2 past lives. Yeah, see, so Susan's had that done. Sage says, I think you have to be willing. Okay. Mark says, yeah, that he has met a magician hypnotist, and they say it's all down to you. You make the decision in your own head. They just prompt you. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I've never had it done, and I don't know if I think I would be open. Well, maybe I'd be open to it. I don't know. Yeah, you gotta love dog triggers. Oh yeah, laser pointers, flashlights. The glare, a reflective glare off my husband's glasses. When she sees that on the floor, she jumps at it and pounces her feet in. It's just the funniest thing. And I'll be like, dog, you need help. She's such a wacko. And she hears the click of she knows the sound of the button. She hears that click, she comes a running. I'm thinking, oh God, you gotta be kidding me. So the way I get away with that is I use the flashlight on my phone. That's the only way I can get to a flashlight without her going bananas. Good morning, Carla. How are you this morning? How did the cookies come out? Did you have yummy cookies? My husband's making me make cookies, so I got to go get that stuff this morning. Steph says, I've taken classes with a registered hypnotist. They ways to see, yeah, read it right, Laura, read it right. Ways to see if people can be hypnotized. And there are 5 stages to it, how far you can be hypnotized. Really? Everyone who's been hypnotized in a way, if you've ever watched a TV program or a film, and then you lose time at that moment, your mind has been in a hypnotic state with the film. See, I'm always engrossed in a film. I actually become part of the film. That's why a lot of gore and really bad gory movies I don't watch, because I become part of the movie and it'll bother me for days. My dog wouldn't respond to at the laser pointer. He would watch the cat and look like, cat, you're nuts. Oh no, my dog goes nuts. She goes nuts. So does the cat. Ready for Christmas break. I wish I had 2 weeks off. Oh, I wish you had 2 weeks off too. The 1 week is not enough. And it really isn't, because by the time you get comfortable and you're all into it, and then you got to go to work. Sucks. My mom stopped by with my cloak last night, and she had some cookies that came out good. Oh, yummy, yummy! And I'm glad you found your cloak. It took off. I knew it had to be in somebody's yard, Carl. I just knew it. With all of that wind, that was a given. It just blew off somewhere, and I figured, well, you'll see somebody running through the town with it on, and you know who ended up with it. But I'm glad that they found it. One of our huge grocery stores does a huge decorated cookie, and Christmas has either Rudolph or Santa. I've got 2. Oh, damn, it jumped on me. It jumped on me. I've got 2. Rudolph had one with my gingerbread chai tea. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, everybody with all these yummies. Miss Serpentine stole your cookies? Well, damn, our fresh teacher. Good morning, V-Team. How are you? Oh, you're going to be doing a live stream tomorrow morning. Okay, we'll keep a watch out for it. I watched Sabrina on Netflix. My niece, hoodie fitted, Midwinter Talent. She loved it. Listening to my favorite Janella themed Roman novels by Lindsay Davies. Oh, nice. Boy, everybody's got all kinds of nice stuff going on. Good morning, Tina. How are you? Yeah, lurking and working. That's all right. I do that often myself. I'm glad I don't have to run around with. Yeah, I know. I don't think you're in running mode yet, Carla. The foot's still not, still not 100%. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. Can't believe it blew to the neighbors. What was the mailman thinking? Well, they weren't thinking. They just tossed it and that was it. Good morning, graduate. So when are you going to debut that beautiful new cloak? We are excited to see. Yeah, Sage, it was running around without her. See, they were delivered it on the day of that windstorm she had, and she said it was MIA. I said, it's in somebody else's yard. It got picked up and blown across town. They got her, they found it. It was her mom, wasn't it, Carla? Your mom found it in the neighbor's yard. So, so we got to wait till when? Thursday, Carla? Tomorrow? I don't know what her schedule is when we get to see it. And then I'm trying to figure out when to do the live for the miniature. I'm going to have to pick a spot where nobody's on. I don't want to, jump on somebody else's live program. So I'll have to squeeze it in somewhere. Oh, maybe on a Sunday. We'll see. We'll have to see. Ronnie got into the veg drawer. He chopped down 2 raws. Vegas. Oh, is that good or not? Is rutabaga good for dogs? I don't. It's it's so sketchy on what they can and cannot have. It's like I was telling Susan about my dog loves fruit and vegetables, and she gets all of them. Her favorite actually is pineapple. Believe it or not. Lori, will you be doing a live stream tomorrow morning? No, I only do them on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. V-Team. Try to break it up. People might get tired of hearing me run my mouth. So 3 days a week. The weekends I'm trying to keep just for family, because you do become overwhelmed. So Steph, I'm going to have an anxiety stream for Steph. She's going to be flipping out watching. Oh my God, because this is a lot of small stuff. And then, of course, we've got No One Alone for Christmas coming up. I'll be doing that. I invited Joe Vitale to join me because he couldn't get a spot in. So I said, share mine with me. Come on. Why not? So that'd be fun to have Joe on. Oh, Carla, yeah, you're going to get some photographs now that you've got the cloak. Hopefully the weather is decent. Hopefully. Let's see. Speaking of cloaks, I'm remaking a big red 18th century remake in wool mixed fabric. That's less stiff than the current one. Oh, so cool. Actually, when I was grocery shopping the other day, I saw a young lady in there and she just looked so cute. She had on a black dress and then a mid-length cape and black hat. And of course, she had like pink hair underneath, but she was just so cute. And I had to tell her, I said, "Oh my god, the cape is so adorable." I could see it if I walked around in my cloak around town. They'd probably lock me up for being a nutter. So, but I'm telling you, it'd probably be better than winter coats that we've got nowadays. You get these winter coats that don't even cover up your back end, and that's where the wind attacks. Yeah, mom found it. So yeah, thankfully, that's what I figured. It was in somebody's bushes. Carla's cloak ended up in someone's bush. I need to make a short cloak with a hood too. I would love to. I've looked online to see how they're made because the ones if you buy a really good one, they're hundreds of dollars. So cut down the cost, get the fabric, and figure it out yourself. If you could sew. Good morning, Julie. How are you feeling this morning? How are your tootsies? I'm behind a little bit here. Yes, sweets are safe for dogs. Oh, good. Okay. But he ate 2 there, Gordo. So is the dog going to be hanging out in the yard for a while? Pineapple is great for dogs. Also deters them from eating their poop. From what a vet told me. Oh, really? Well, Athena's never done that, eating her own waste, but loves pineapple. Oh, God, she loves it. Pineapple, blueberries, pears. She's not too thrilled on strawberries. She'll eat them, but her favorite is pineapple. And I missed it. What did Julie say? I missed. The stuff goes by so quickly. Well, whatever I missed, Julie, good luck. You got to go back to the doctors. Fresh peeled pineapple in small amounts is good for dogs. Mangoes. Yep, she likes that too. Yeah, and I always buy just fresh pineapple. Canned pineapple is gross. So every time I get the fresh one out, she's there waiting for me to peel it and cut it up. My little food hoe. That's what I call her. I just gave him starve day and the smaller portions the next day so it didn't overload his tummy. But he looked okay, rather pleased with himself. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Oh, that's right. It's your surgery, right, Julie? Supposedly they've got everything all together. Well, we'll be thinking of you and wishing you all the best. And yeah, I know you're going to be nervous, but it's if it's got to be done, you know, everyone's prayers are with you. Yeah, Steph, how are you kicking that flu that's trying to get you? Cloaks are much warmer than coats. Yeah, I figured they were, Cass. I figured they would. They would be warmer. I recommend the Laughing Moon cloak patterns. Oh, I'm going to have to look that up. Let me write that down. Because I'd like to make a better one. I mean, the one I bought, for my Halloween outfit for the show is nice, but the really nice ones that I liked, it was like hundreds of dollars. And I'm thinking, no, I'm not doing that. That's just way too much. Laughing Moon cloak patterns. I have to look those up. Thank you for sharing that. Of course, I haven't had my sewing machine on in a long time. When I was doing the outfit for the Halloween program, I did it all by hand, which wasn't a good idea because then I couldn't use my hands afterwards, but it come out good. And I am behind. Toes are better than my head. Well, glad the toes are working good. So if you got a good foundation, the rest should fall into place. Cloak, it's not hard to size up. It works for most sizes. Okay, cool. Good morning, Alessio. How is our spicy meatball this morning? Oh, thank you, VT. Merry Christmas to you. Yes. And everybody who's just popping in, just to let you know, new merch in the merch store. I've got the Morning Brewster stuff. I put some of that in there and a calendar for 2026. So if you're interested in a calendar for the new year, Carla and I put one together and it's in our merch shop. So go check it out. Go grab a calendar. We've had this under the wraps for months and Carla finally got it working. I was ready to throw everything out the window. See, talking about anxiety stuff, the calendar broke my balls for months. And Carla and her genius figured it out. My cat loves dried prunes. He doesn't normally like people food. So I had 2 on my plate and set it down. Coffee table, grab something, turn around, and he found them. Child, oh, wow. All that stuff's good for them. My dog has texture issues. She's funny till she figures out it's delicious. My dog won't eat onions. She won't eat lettuce. She doesn't like celery, which I find interesting because she loves broccoli and cauliflower and cabbage, but she won't eat celery. I don't know. And she won't eat asparagus anymore. She used to eat that when she was a puppy. She won't touch it now. Vet says it was okay, but he might have intestinal distress if he's eating too much prune. Well, I don't think 1 or 2 is going to bother him. The 7 big surgeries on my leg, face, abdomen, but this is my 3rd this year. I know, poor Julie. We have to put Julie in bubble wrap and carry her around. Good morning, John Boy. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. My cat likes to eat popcorn. I don't know. Does anybody else's cat do that? My dog does too. I know. I really just don't. My dog will eat anything. Actually, it's funny if she wants a piece of like we get like sub sandwiches or something for dinner. You know, she wants. I usually save her a bite. You know, because she's spoiled. But if it's got onions and lettuce and stuff on it, she'll pick that stuff off and eat the rest of it. And she loves tomatoes, but she won't eat the onions or the lettuce. Let's see. Can't be mad at him, as you know. He was a rescue. He came here very underweight and he wasn't fed. You feed him what he wants, Gordo. You feed him what he wants. Lauren had a flu, more cold. Everyone around here. Oh, okay. Well, that's good stuff. Just keep pumping in that medication and kick that thing right out of there. It's similar principle to mittens being warmer. I know I'm behind, guys. Then gloves, you're getting your body heat radiating back. I totally agree with you, Cass. Yes. You put on gloves and my fingers are frozen. But if I put on mittens, not a problem. Same thing like, my husband's bitching, his feet are freezing at night and he'll have socks on. I said, take the damn socks off. I says, you're not getting your own body heat to warm them up. I said, so of course they're cold. It took me years to convince them, take the damn socks off. You wouldn't be freezing to death. Let's get caught up. I'm a good, of course. Aha, good for you. Alessio is good, ready to rock and roll. And of course, I'm going to brag again. I'm sorry. Susan and I kicked ass in wrestling. There, I said it. Okay, it's done. I've got to enjoy it because who knows what's going to happen the next time we get in there. Does the calendar contain Justin and Crow near a fireplace shirtless? No, it doesn't, but that would have been a good idea. Each debunker has their own page, and we just put in some things. Actually, Alessio, you're in the calendar. Let's see. You're now introducing the meat portion of the stream. The meat portion. Thanks for posting it, Sage. Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up. Yeah, I was able to tag myself. I'm a diva. Yeah, onions are poisonous for dogs. Really? I had a dog. Well, they always say that about potatoes too. I'm not saying the dog could eat a whole bag of potatoes, but we've always given our dog one or two little pieces. They're fine. They're fine. I had a dog that ate onions. Never bothered her. I mean, I know they can't have grapes or raisins, but I usually check if I've got something new, I'll say, oh, let me check, make sure the dog can eat it. Because once it's on the floor, that's it. If you're not quick, it's gone. We had a cat once that was obsessed with strawberries. Went for fresh ones, canned, dried, any little piece, strawberry Kellogg's jam. Oh, wow. Isn't it funny what they like? Oh, they're just like people. They have their own preferences. Along with garlic leeks. Now, see, I know garlic. I've always been told that you give your pet garlic and it helps repel fleas. And I know a friend of mine, she's always given her dogs, if they're going out somewhere on a trail or something, she gives each dog a garlic clove and they've never had fleas. So I don't know. What do you believe, Gonna run, have a steamy shower to clear my nose. Okay, Mark, you have a good one. He's probably gone already. Hope you're feeling better soon. Other cats love strawberries, also salt and vinegar snacks, Jack rice crackers. Yeah, it's just popcorn is not good for cats and dogs. You know what? But they eat it. They love it. They don't get it very often because I don't have it very often, but it's like a treat. They only get a few pieces. I actually had one cat that would practically climb in the bowl to get it. So we had to watch him. Fur babies just want the smell and they won't touch. Hey, Kiwi. Hello. Welcome in. I'm getting to the bottom. Alessio, but you're very filling. Oh, he's very filling. Yummy. He says brag away. I'm going to brag, yeah, because I know we got our butts stomped so bad all the time. So finally we won. So yeah, we kicked butt. Got to brag while we got it. So yeah, I don't. Oh, thank you, Alessio. Yes, 600. I'm just so blessed to make it to the 600. It was a great surprise the other morning. Excuse me, when I turned on the phone and I'm checking my messages and I looked like, oh my God, I did it. Let's see. Case McDonald and the 25th, the card for the 23rd is already out. Check my page after Laura's live. Okay, so we'll see you. Yeah, you got some good stuff coming up for the next one. Chicken chow mein last night. Oh, nice. I wasn't feeling good because I was supposed to be on somebody else's show, or a friend of ours, Sean, the external wolf pack there, the round table. And I just wasn't feeling good at all. So I had to bow out of that last night's show, which was interesting because they were talking about equipment and stuff like that. And I have my opinions about equipment. Good morning, James. How are you? I'm not telling people not to use it. Do the experiment with it, but I don't know. very doubtful when people say, "Oh, we've got evidence." It's not evidence. You're collecting data because it's not proven, so you can't call it evidence. But to each his own. You know what I mean. Garlic in moderation for dogs. Too much of anything is not good for dogs. Oh, there's a lot of things dogs, kidney and liver cannot process. Yeah. So yeah, Athena gets a snack here and there of certain things. Everybody goes, "Oh, you should do that," but she's fine. And she gets carrots every day to help with her digestion. And thank God, because she had an affinity for eating dryer sheets at one time. Oh my God, it took me forever to get on everybody's ass to make sure you pick them up. If there's one on the floor, and that was mostly in my son's room because they were all over the floor because of the laundry basket and stuff. But we actually caught her nosing through clean laundry in a basket picking out the dryer sheet. Thank God it never got caught in her guts. And I think that's because of the carrots and stuff that she would eat, what helps with the digestion. And she would, release them. But since my son has moved out, and, there's no baskets for her to pick through, no dryer sheets. So thank God. Just had a cleaner in and packed all my groceries, and I'm heading to bed for. Oh, I get it, Cass. We're thinking just hang out as long as you can. If you need the rest, you do it. Yeah, I just that's what me last night. I was finally got the tree up and all the lights on, and like I was telling Susan when I was talking to her, I've got like 10,000 twinkle lights on my tree. It's just 2 strands, but it takes forever to get them on there. And by the time I did that and got the bulbs and crap on, as that's it, I'm done. I was just not well. Toxic food, chocolate, grapes, raisins, even small amounts, onions, garlic, chives, leeks, avocado, macadamia nuts, bread dough. See, I think that's why my dog she gets itchy because we let her have pizza crust. I shall take you all with me. Oh, okay, good. We're all going to take a nap with Cass. Let's go. Let's go. They say chocolate is toxic for dogs. I had a dog that got into a tin of wrapped chocolate, ate the lot, was shitting out wrappers for 2 days. Oh my God. Oh, that poor dog. I think it actually, yeah, the stuff's not good for him, but I think it's in a certain quantity is toxic. I mean, when I was younger, the dog that we had when I was younger, she was terrier and hound, and she used to eat whole potatoes. Never had a problem. And I only give Athena, like if I'm cutting up potatoes, I'll give her 1 or 2 pieces, but I've never given her a whole one. And I just think it's just the quantity that's not good for them. Now you and Susan are champions. You have the ultimate bragging rights. Oh, see, okay. So Alessio said it's fine. We could brag away. Enjoy it while we can. Basically, any nuts dogs and cats shouldn't have. Yeah, I don't think, no, Athena's never had any nuts. We don't usually have them in the house unless it's the holidays, and then it's just like cashews. Let's see. It was a sealed tin, and the little sod still got. Oh yeah, they want it. Like those. Good morning, Big Stu. Good morning. Stu's here. Get them ready, ladies. The Danish butter cookies. I don't know if you guys know what those are. They come in a blue and silver tin. And my dog loves those. So if I sit down and have tea or coffee, and I'll say, okay, you get 1 or 2 cookies, and she's just so happy she gets to have her butter cookie. Probably best just to feed your dogs dog food. Yeah, not really. The dog food they got out there is more toxic than anything else, unless you're doing like raw feed. My aunt and uncle do that. It's a process. You've got to add the vitamins and all that stuff to it. It's great for the dogs, but can be a little expensive. because I tried doing that with Athena because she was brought up raw fed and as a puppy, and I just couldn't keep up with the cost. So she gets a pretty good dog food, but I also supplement it with, she gets the leftovers, and it don't hurt. I knew somebody when I was younger that her dog never ate dog food ever. It was only people food. She would specifically buy people food for the dog. So I had my old English get into bread dough. It bloated her almost to. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, she tried to eat the whole thing. Oh my god, poor thing. Athena, she loves her pizza crust. So, and we don't have pizza that often. So when we get one, she gets one or two pieces. When I was 3, I ate an X-Lax bar. Oh no, graduate. Oh my god. Not for nothing, it's mean, but I thought about doing that to somebody because we had a girl who just could not leave. We had snacks, treats for the kids, and she would always just like hoover them right up. We'd say, hey, those are for the kids. And she would just, so I said, well, I'm going to fix her. I'll make some cookies or brownies and put the X-Lax in there. I never did it, but I figured I'd teach her a lesson. Yeah, Julia, I've heard that about the potatoes. But it's I don't know. It's like I said, I think it's due to the quantity. Because not for nothing, if you see the dogs that are out on the street, they can eat anything and they're good. And they eat, it's not controlled. Where at least, if we give them a piece of potato, what's a small piece gonna do? Hey, Mark. Good morning. Good morning. Am I down at the bottom? Holy shit, Jimmy. Yes, I am. Labs are known as pigs. My ex had a lab that robbed a leg of lamb joint off the counter. That was defrosting. He ate it frozen bone. Oh, and that was one happy dog. Oh my God. One happy dog. We had a dog that got into the neighbor's dump and severely cut her leg on tin cans. She snuck over to their place to get into it when she was outside. Yeah, they do that. They do that. It's funny when I let my dog downstairs to my parents' place. My dog runs right for the garbage, and she doesn't do that. Well, of course, my garbage is I have a garbage container, the hutch that the garbage goes into, and so she doesn't have access to it. But she just goes over to smell it. But I always yell at her, because she's the detective. She's got to smell everything. Piggy said one April Fool's Day, I put X-Lax on people's food. It was so, oh, geez. That's a great gag to pull on somebody that's robbing your like lunch and stuff at work. So, yeah, I'll fix you. Is triple chocolate fudge cake considered a breakfast food? Yes. Yes, it is. It has all the 4 food groups. It's all in there, Steph. It's definitely a food group. My sister's lab snuck in the kitchen and took the turkey off the counter. Oh no! And the turkey and the drippings. He had the squirts for several days. I'm sure he did. I had a friend that happened to 2 years ago. She had the turkey on the counter and the dog jumped up. Oh my God. She could make it in the kitchen. And she had 3 dogs. So they're all like tearing into this turkey. I said, oh my God, that sucks. All that work and the dogs. When I have stuff like that, I always make sure, yeah, the dog's not in the room. I don't allow her in the room. All right, then I'm going to have the breakfast of champions. That's right, you are. My buddy made a huge pan of fresh caught walleye and posted a picture on Facebook. 5 minutes later, a new pic of the pan on the floor. Oh no. Doesn't that just suck? And they don't they don't know. They're just thinking, ooh, yummy for me. And it was one happy dog. And it's funny because when you look at them and they get that look of shame, oh man. let's see, someone at work was taking people's food out of the fridge. One of my coworkers put a Scotch bonnet in their sandwich and it cured them of stealing people. Good, good. And a grader says, keep stealing notes, put hot peppers in the sandwich and watch. That's right. You find out who's doing it. I mean, that's really low. You know, you're working, you're bringing your lunch, especially if it's a night shift, you're bringing your dinner, and some jerk steals it. And then you're screwed. You got nothing to eat. It's just, so they deserve a little X-lax in there. Labs are worse for food. They're known gluttons. Yeah, yep. Please don't break people by medication. You never know. You know what, Julie, you're right. You are right with that. Same thing with the hot pepper, even though, you know, because somebody pulled a prank on my husband at work. He can't have really hot stuff. And somebody gave him something that had hot pepper in it. And oh, he got so sick. And I told him, I said, that's not funny. I says, you know, they should be ashamed of themselves. Again, like what Julie says, you don't know who's allergic to what. My old English and hounds were the worst counter surfers. Yeah, Athena will walk by and you see her nose going. She's smelling and she's smelling. And I'll be like, no, and she's never, thank God, never jumped up on the counter. But she gets her nose up there, which pisses my husband off. And he yells at her. I go, well, she's not stealing it, so don't worry about it. She's just smelling. I've had the, like I said, the thought of, well, gee, I'm going to put this in there just to catch who's doing what. But it's true. You really shouldn't. Counter surfers. I call it counter terrorism. It's exactly what it is. You turn your back and that's when they strike. Little devils. I knew somebody that would allow their cats and stuff on the counters and stuff. And oh, the cats were all over the food. It just grossed me out. And then they would send stuff over. I'm like, oh, thanks. I'd never eat it. I'd throw it out because I'm not eating anything that your cat's been laying on or licking. Ugh. Yeah, Julie's right. Yeah, people dying from anaphylaxis. Yes, it is very dangerous. But and the thing is, a lot of people don't think of that. They think, well, I'm just gonna fix their wagon. They keep stealing my lunch. You're gonna get a little X-lax in there, so you'll be spending the rest of the evening in the bathroom. I know somebody who actually somebody was doing that, so they mixed up cat food. And they made a sandwich with the cat food instead of tuna fish. And yeah, the person ate it. We caught my old English hopping and reaching with her front paws to get stuff, pushed all the way against the back wall on the kitchen counter. We were amazed watching it on camera. They are so smart. A friend of mine, his dog and cat were in cahoots. The dog would get the refrigerator open, and then the cat would jump in there and throw stuff out on the floor for them to share. And they caught them doing it. Smart asses. So they had to put a lock on the fridge. My cat isn't allowed on the counter, dressers, etc. If you train them young, you could train them not to. Yeah, my cats have never been allowed on the counters. The only time that the one that I have now will jump on the kitchen island because she wants to get on top of the refrigerator. I don't mind her on the refrigerator. It's not going to get in any trouble up there. But no counters, no table. My cat is allowed everywhere except the kitchen counter stove. This is his home too. I know, and I agree, Julie. It is their home, but yes, you got to worry about stove. What if the stove's on? They jump on, catch on fire. Most of the time I've had long hair cats, so all I could think of is just a big flaming fur ball. And the counters and stuff, that's got to be sanitary because you're preparing food. And not for nothing, they're in a cat box. So all you can think about is those little kitty cat box paws all over your food and table, and no, it's just gross. Then cat hair and stuff, yeah, blech. So, no, my cats have always been trained not to be on the counters. I say if they are stealing lunches, either way, an EpiPen with them, don't have the allergies. I started bringing sauerkraut for lunch. When it happened to me, I loved it. They didn't. That a girl. Yeah. See, that's just wrong. Do you allow your dogs on your bed? I do when we're not in it. Excuse me, my husband doesn't like it. So yeah, when we're sleeping, though, the dog's got the couch and 2 large dog beds, so she doesn't need to be on our bed. There's a YouTube short that shows how labs standing near the counter with a cat on the cat laid down pretending to sleep. Oh my god! Oh my god! They're smart. They're a lot smarter than everybody gives them credit for. But that just blew my mind with my friend's dog and cat. They knew to open the damn fridge, and the cat went in there and that's how they lost the dinner one time. Yeah, a whole chicken. The cat just threw it on the floor, and they just went to town on it. Excuse me. Sam is a long hair. Yeah, so you got to be careful. Long hairs, boy, they get up on that counter by the stove and it's on, and poof, that's it. Flaming hot kitty running through the house. My dogs have always slept with me. Yeah, I think if I was single, maybe. Cats used to always sleep with us too, but then that got to be a bit, especially when you're sleeping and cat's on your face. It's yeah. So I went surfing and saw Ra's side was about. That's I'm about. Yes, 3 days a week, Kiwi. You should come and hang out with us. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We do our coffee chat. Ronnie lies at the bottom of the bed with my feet. It's daddy's boy. Yeah, see, I would do it. If I was single, then yeah, the dog would be allowed to. If I'm sick and I'm not feeling well, she'll get up and she'll lay with me, and that's fine. But no, my husband doesn't approve of the dog being in the bed when we're trying to sleep. EpiPens can cost over $800. Yeah, they are. Well, I mean, if you're lucky enough to have the insurance and stuff like that, it'll be covered. But they are expensive. It's crazy how much they cost. And a while back, they had a shortage. My sister couldn't get one. She's allergic to bee stings. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have a cousin that's allergic to bee stings, so she has to carry one all the time. I just think it's really strange how, well, and of course, she never used to be. And then one year they were cleaning out a section of their yard and they hit a bee's nest and she got attacked and got stung several times. And after that, the doctor says she can't be, if she gets stung again, she's going to have a reaction. So now she has to have the EpiPen. Pinky says, I sometimes sit here like a zombie until the caffeine kicks in. I know. Pinky, I love you. She stays up. She gets up to join us. She's the best. They have generic EpiPens now, Julie. The Equip Friend is a bit cheaper now because EpiPen held the patent for so long, and now it's open for generic. Oh, well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah, because not everybody can have that expense. It's just crazy. She developed an allergy to them. When we were kids, she got stung about 80 times. I got stung about 30. Yeah, that's what happened to my cousin. She just got covered in them and got stung. She had to go to, hey, paranormal finders. Good morning. Good morning. I thought I was going to have that problem because a couple of years ago when I was renovating our yard, I didn't know that we had a yellow jacket. Oh, it's the big ones. Are they yellow jackets or bumblebees? It's the big fat bees. They were underground. I'm digging away and I'm cleaning out a section, and oh my God, I kept feeling, what the hell's stinging me? I felt this pricky feeling. Yep, I was covered in them. They were flying up my shorts. I was stripping in the yard, running into the house. So yeah, it was awful. So I don't think I'm allergic to them because I haven't been stung since then, but holy crap. I'm from Vietnam. Oh, hello. Now I'm gonna try it. Welcome to the Morning Brew. Kit, is that how we say it? How about 1986? How about I call you that until you tell me if I'm right or wrong? Good morning and welcome. I think all medications are too damn expensive, period. With the insurance money that we dole out, and we still got to pay all of these exuberant prices for medications. Thank God my stuff's covered. That's all I've got to say. Because especially back when I was getting medication for the fibromyalgia, they was $350 a bottle. Thank God it was covered, because I would have been screwed. Of course, I can't take it now because they took it away from me. So I'm screwed as it is. I knew it was early Bristol, 13 hours ahead. Yeah, yeah. It's rough. 1986. I love your picture there. How cute is that? And I hope you enjoy yourself while you're here. This morning, well, we're talking about dogs and food, and of course, it's normal food, medications, whatever. The field is open to chat about anything. Yes, Kiwi is the future, baby. Yes, it cracks me up. You and Pinky, you guys time warp into the future. So, what is tomorrow like? It's Tuesday for you. And I always forget about that. It's awful. When I'm trying to do a show to make it like when I do the night shows on Wednesday, and if I have somebody from the UK or abroad somewhere, I always do it earlier because I'm thinking, wait a minute, if I do it my regular time at 7 at night, it's like midnight over there, and these poor people are up for 2-3 hours, and it's just not fair. So I always, backtrack it and make it earlier on my end, so it's easier for the UK bunch because it's just I wouldn't want to stay up that late. Even though I am up that late, it's just difficult. So I always try to accommodate when it comes to my UK guests. And then if I'm on somebody's show across, the pond, I'm thinking, okay, what time is it for me then? I need to know the time difference. And I'm sitting there counting away. I never get used to it. Hello, Sir Wayne. How are you this morning? Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Love it. I haven't even watched that yet. I haven't watched any of the Christmas movies yet. I got to get my butt and start watching some of them. But how is Sir Wayne this morning? Did you get all of your Christmas shopping finished? Kiwi said it is dark and windy at the moment. Oh my goodness. We're having some really weird weather. Either it's like in the 50s and it's raining and cold, or it drops down to 30s and then we have a blizzard and it's cold. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. We just got to suck it up until April. And hopefully, yeah, I don't know. They keep saying we're going to get buried this year. I'm waiting for it. It's early yet. I'm waiting for it. And then my friend sends me a picture because he lives in Florida. And this morning, him and his daughter were at the beach. So he sent me a picture. Thanks a lot, you snot. Just keep rubbing it in. Yes, Christmas did come fast. Like I said, it's the countdown. We're in the stretch, man. And I've got so much to do. I see that Steph made her pierogi. I got to do that. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Get them made up, put them in the freezer. But then I got, again, sausage roll that I'm going to have to make, and cookies, and chocolate bark my husband wants. So I got to make that. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. All right, go see if you're going to have a good sunrise. I missed ours. I was sleeping. Yeah, Giuliano, the beach. And he does it to me all the time. He's such a snot. So then I say, okay. And then I send him a picture of what we got out here. I'm still joking, for God's sakes. I sent him a picture of the blizzard. I said, now you know you're jealous. He hates snow. That's why they moved. And where he lives is beautiful. There's Mariah. Good morning, Mariah. How are you? What's going on in Mariah's world? Christmas shopping all done and dusted and nearly got busted. Oh, geez. Well, it's done and over with for another year. Good for you. Pinky and Kiwi are talking about fishing. Yeah, I love fishing. It's so relaxing. Even though a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't want to do that shit. It's boring." Well, the point is that yeah, you gotta. There's a calmness. It's a good time to meditate, and of course, I mostly catch and release. But let's see. I got my peeps hounding me for pierogi already. I'm like, oh my god, Christmas Eve for this batch. Yeah, that's when ours is for Christmas Eve. I tell them, too bad you can't have any. So I got to make all that up tomorrow. I figured that's when I'm going to do it because I have nothing going on in the daytime. So I'll just pull out all the stuff, start chopping it up, cooking it up, mix up the dough, freeze it, and let it rock and roll for Christmas Eve. My biggest caught here was a taupe shark. Oh, wow. Gordo, cool. Isn't that something? Good morning, Ryan. How are you? Christmas time for the babies. Oh, it's so exciting. You know, you're not out of the loop. You're just living life, Ryan. Don't worry about it. You gotta, sometimes you just gotta step back and live life. It's just the way it is. We become consumed on YouTube, and it's sometimes you just gotta realize, hey, I've got to step back for a little while and do what I gotta do. It's important. Yeah, jingle those balls with Santa and Wayne. Thanks, Steph, for putting that up. Tina's been lurking. That's all right. Lurking and working. That's usually my MO. Sometimes it's the only way you can do it is lurk. Oh my goodness, it's gonna start this morning. Excuse me, like when Sarah's there, was it yesterday? Memory, holy. I had to lurk and listen because I had to get stuff done. So I'm usually got like a split screen. So it's not like, I'm in chat and I'm ignoring everybody. I'm not. It's just that I'm trying to get stuff finished and out of the way. And it's the countdown for the magazine to get finished and get put in. So I gotta. It's just about done. Just a few little tweaks and it's finished. Actually, this morning I was working on it. Like I said, putting in the updates about the Conjuring House, because I try to put updates in there, and checking emails and stuff to see if anybody sent any photos and stuff. So, or, stories. I've been sharing funny snowman cartoons with my coworkers through December. Today's show, a snowman with a six-pack. Yep. Snowman, yeah. Holy crips. A hammered snowman. Yeah, baby, and yeah, kicking your butt. Yeah, it's fun. It's the best part. I miss that. I have not having little ones with for the Christmas time. It's just like the best thing, Christmas morning they wake up and the looks on their faces. It's so great. Kiwi says, we have Gordo plus killer whales. Oh, that must be amazing to see the whales. I know when we went to Massachusetts, we went along that way and we didn't make any of the whale watches, which is I was kind of bummed because I was really looking forward to seeing something like that. And it's cool because I forget exactly where we went. But most of the houses out there, old style houses, and they all had whale watch platforms on the top of them. It's really cool. Of course, there you had to pay for everything there, parking, bathrooms, everything. I was like, oh my god. But it was a really nice place to visit. We couldn't get away with not paying for parking, but the the bathrooms we just crawled under, then opened them from the inside. Pay 50 cents just to open the door so you could put a bathing suit on. Give me a break. It is a sight to see when they are feeding their young on the stingrays. It's just, they're amazing creatures. They really are. And actually, we were just talking about that the other night, my husband and I, because he was watching some documentary clips on YouTube about what we really don't know what's under that water. Apparently, well, they're talking about the sharks. And is the existence of the megalodon shark still out there? And they've been finding whales with giant holes in them and stuff like that. Come on, there is a shark down there. If it's big enough to swallow, you know, small whales and other fish whole, there's stuff down in that water that we just don't know. And I'd rather not. I'd rather not find out, put it that way. Thank you, Pinky, for posting Kiwi's page. Yes, guys, check it out. It's important that we check out everybody's channels and support the best that we can. When I want to go whale watching, I go to the local sports center and watch the Keep Fat sessions. Oh my goodness. I love being called Sir Wayne Nobility Wealth Living, not. But you still have the title, Sir Wayne. Yes. It's important, the title. You could fake the rest. I believe there could be a megalodon or something maybe a little bit smaller. You never know. With the deep earthquakes, we have what could be released. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because my husband goes, "Oh, this just can't be possible," because the way that they eat. He goes, they wouldn't be able to supply their hunger, and I'm thinking, no, don't say that. We still have alligators and crocodiles and stuff. Those are all still prehistoric animals. It's just a different form. A changed form. But there's God, the last known sighting or documentation, I believe, of a giant shark was over 20 feet. I think it was my husband was saying. I'm not exactly sure, but what they found was that it was swallowing other sharks whole. So, I mean, my God. So you're talking about like a Jaws size shark, just huge, huge fish. So it's scary. We don't know what's down there. Come on. We haven't even been able to get to the bottom. And when you do get to certain areas, they're finding some freaky looking fish. I mean, I've seen some where they're like, they got these huge fangs and they generate their own light. And oh my God, oh my God. Yeah, megalodons were about 60 feet or as big as a bus. Yeah, yeah, Sage. So they're saying that I think there's one down there. How else would you explain where you're getting giant whales that have huge bite marks taken out of them? What's doing that? It's got to be something at least that big or in that vicinity of length. And that's why everybody goes, "Oh, you ever want to do scuba diving or snorkeling?" I says, "No." You know why? Because if I see what's under there, I won't go in the water. So I'll leave it a big mystery. And I'll just enjoy the swimming and get the hell out. If I know what's down there, I know I won't go in there. And then it will kill it for me. I'm being stalked, guys. I'm being stalked by a furry, cold, wet nose. They had great whites tagged and something ate it. The tag monitor and the temp could tell it something ate it. Yeah, Sage, yeah. It's probably what my husband was watching the other night. It was just, yeah, the tag is still in existence, but they can't find the shark. So they think it's in another shark's belly, which is double the size. So yeah, that's scary. I'd rather face a megalodon than the missus. Now that's scary. Oh well, what did you do, Wayne? Did you get in trouble? Just keeps nudging my arm, sneaking up on me. Laura, when am I moving in? Oh, come on, Wayne. I told you, come on. I sent Wayne some pictures of the house decorated, so now he wants to be my roommate. We don't know what's in the deepest, darkest parts of our oceans. No, we don't. Not a clue. Same thing with the rainforests. We don't even know what's in there. 20-foot great white have been recorded. Yes, yes, Julie. So I'm saying I love the ocean. I love looking at it. I'll only go into the ocean up to my waist. That's as far as I'll go. Because you never know. They come right to the freaking shoreline. So yeah, you just lakes and stuff don't bother me. It's the ocean. Yeah, I only go so far and that's it. I enjoy it and I get the hell out. Sage, when was this? I want to research it. I love that stuff. Yeah, that's just type it in on YouTube, Steph. My husband was watching a bunch of that stuff yesterday. Pretty scary. Piggy wants to come here for a white Christmas. We've only got all the snow that we had melted from the other day when it was in the 50s, but we're getting a light dusting now. So we're gonna have some, but not a lot like we thought. Of course, we've still got a few days yet. Here where I am in New York, we could have a full blown nor'easter blizzard. We'll get several feet in a few hours. So I just need to shut my mouth because I don't want that. Let's see, Wayne, if you've ever get complained at by buying expensive stuff, remind her about the shoe collection. Ah, see, Roger, not all girls are into shoes. We each have our own little thing. Some women like shoes, some like makeup, some like purses. I love purses too, but I don't really carry a purse, but I've got a couple. Mine is craft supplies, tools. Shit like that. Laura, don't jinx it. Yeah, I know. But see, that's what it is living here. It's one day the sun could be shining, the next, that's it. We're buried in a heartbeat. So I just don't pay really any attention to the weather, man. I just look outside and see what the weather brings that day, because it could change from minute to minute. Show her the wardrobe then. Yeah. Everybody's got their thing that they collect. Mine used to be the porcelain dolls, and then it got to be, well, hey, no, I got to stop. There's got too many of them. I ended up giving a bunch away, but I still have a good collection. Don't make Bill get more snow. He's sick of plowing his driveway. We're going to send it all to his house. And if he's lurking, sorry, Bill. I know it takes him forever to plow his driveway. I was getting ready to do mine, and then we got 50-degree weather and all melted, so it saved me. I didn't have to worry about it. I'm like, yes. Save me from getting out the snowblower. So I don't have property like Bill, so I don't need a riding one. So we just use a regular snowblower that you walk behind, and that still is a hell of a chore. I always thought it was handbags ladies liked, and they danced around them at discos. Oh no. I think every girl has their certain, well, yeah, every girl, every guy, whatever. We each have our own thing that we collect and can't help themselves. Now, me and my shop, I need to clean my shop out. That's one reason why I won't do the miniature videos and stuff in the shop, because it's a disaster right now because of the holidays. But I have all kinds of crafting supplies and stuff like that, and I got all the power tools out there, and there's wood, and there's, it's more stuff than I should have. And I'm going to start weeding through it and getting rid of it, Hey, Ladies Fright, how are you this morning? Good morning, good morning. I got to get in touch with you, honey. I got to set you up for an interview for you to come on the show in January. I have you on my list. I just got to send out the messages. How are you today? I hope are you ready for Christmas? That's the big question. See, Steph collects souls. Well, see, there's an unlimited space for that stuff. The rest of us got to, keep it at a minimum. Like with me with the teapots and the teacups and all, the china cabinets are full. So that's it. I can't collect anymore. So I always try to hold myself back. What they do in the bathroom is more of a mystery. Now, see, Gordo, I have to disagree with you on that one. My husband spends more time in the bathroom than any woman I know. I think he goes in there just to take a nap. See, the problem is we have a bathroom that's as big as a bedroom. And I have a vanity set up in there, and I have a wingback chair that I sit in when I, do my hair and put some makeup on. And he goes in there and sits with his coffee. And I think that's what he's doing, man. I think he's napping. I always tease him and said he should have been born a woman, because he's in there. Me, it takes 15 minutes. I'm ready to rock and roll. Not my husband. Which is okay, because I'm glad, because he's, well-groomed. But Jesus, man. 45 minutes to an hour? What the hell are you doing in there? Julie likes candles, perfume, earrings. Oh, yeah. Yeah, me too, Julie. I love candles. And jewelry. Holy crap. Well, I used to make jewelry. So that tells you. Let's see. I have totes of jewelry in the shop where I made it all. And then I have my own collection in my room. I have one of those big jewelry armoires and several smaller jewelry boxes. They're full. And the sad part is that I really don't go anywhere anymore to wear all of this crap, but I've got it. So my husband makes us late for function. He needs to poop. It's at least 10 minutes. It's quick, 10 minutes. Oh, beautiful vinyl records. Yeah. That's a great collection. My father has that stuff. And I know when he passes that I'm gonna get it because everyone, oh, well, I want it. And I'm saying like the other ones, well, you don't even know what this stuff is. Sorry. Yeah, half of kids they don't even know what vinyl is. Oh, I'm sure you've got some really good ones. Yes, True Gorder, my daughter can be in there up for 3 hours. What are they doing for 3 hours? I don't understand it. Oh, you're gonna wire wrap it, Sage. Oh, that's patience. I love when people do that. Make do the wire wrapping. I just it's funny how I've got patience for the miniatures. I don't have it for wire wrapping. It annoys me, so I don't do it. But the work is beautiful. You need to share some of those pictures, Sage. Gordo, nice. I've cut down on vinyl. CDs are more functional. Yeah, Wayne, but you know what? I don't think they have as good as a sound. I mean, maybe it's this is my opinion, but I think vinyl sounds so much better. You got such a better, deeper tone with vinyl than you do the CDs. And I think we've lost a lot when we switched over to them. Of course, they keep saying they're going to bring vinyl back. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know. Julie says, "Me too, Laura. I only go to the yeah." So yeah, I don't. I mean, if we go somewhere, I'll throw something on quick. But I was known for my earrings because I always had some really wild ones. I loved them. And yeah, now I barely even put any in. Can you still remember the hits collection? It was the alternative to now. That's what I call music. I have all those in mint condition. Nice. Yeah, vinyl just sounds better. And I'm glad that we're still able to get the equipment to play the vinyls. I've got a small bunch of them, but my father's got a bigger, huger collection than I do, and of course he's older. And he's got some really great ones. And then my father used to make his own music, so he has a lot of cassette tapes that he's made up. You need a quality record deck to appreciate vinyl. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, my father's got his own sound system, everything downstairs, and it's great when he does play the vinyl. We need some pics of your jewelry, Laura. When I get done with this, hopefully in January, I will share. Oh, geez, I'd have to go digging through and find the photographs. I've got a lot of stuff I donated and gave away. I gave 2 huge boxes of stuff to Bill's girls actually last year. Hey, Octopus, how's it going? It's just so sad. Octopus with no friends. um, so what do I do with this stuff? I just don't have the time to sell it. That's how I started being online, was actually selling jewelry on Facebook. I used to do live programs and sell it that way. But yeah, so I donated. I gave it to Bill's girls. I said, here, give it out as gifts, give it to your friends, take it apart, do what you want with it. So they were in their glory. But I still got a bunch of it left. But yeah, you need to share the wire wrapped stuff is gorgeous. Making plans, nice 45 RPMs with fold outs, board games and counters as the sleeve. My stepdad has a huge record collection. Yeah, it's great. And the kids today don't appreciate the records. That's the sad part. Actually, my father was playing music yesterday. I heard it. You know, it's the Christmas season when you start hearing the boom, boom, boom downstairs. So it's, and then there's one I always tell him he's got to play, even though I could pull it up online. It's not the same. It's it was always known for Christmas. Santa Must Be Polish by Bobby Vinton. Every year he played that for my grandmother. So it's not Christmas until he plays that song. Because we used to dance, do the polka and stuff around with my grandmother when we would play that. So she would get the biggest kick out of it. She had the biggest crush on him, on Bobby Vinton. I don't know, is he still alive? I don't even know. But yeah, Santa Must Be Polish. That's when you know it's Christmas in our house. I remember as a kid laying on my stomach in front of a record player with my sister. Yeah, see, that's the stuff we used to enjoy. My father used to have a big stereo system. Well, he still has all this stuff, and a big, huge case that held all the albums they had, and you would pull, and the door would drop down. And you know, that's I remember one time dropping that whole thing on my foot. Oh my god, smashed my toe. What the hell that hurt? But yeah, and it's words. Yeah, Steph, good old Bobby Vinton. That's right. Tommy Hunt, welcome to the show. Welcome. Grab your coffee and join in. Hey, Goth Gal, how's it going? I spent a fortune on my audio equipment. Won't say exactly how much, but it's well over. Yeah, Gordo. Yeah, my dad too. If you want to make your own music, you've got to have that kind of stuff. And it's not. I'm glad that he still has all of that stuff. I have a good stereo system, but my turntable shit the bed, so I can't play my vinyls. So I gotta either someday, come up with the money and get another one. Tommy says, "Hi, Russ. I love vinyl records. Sounds so much better than CD. What sort of music are you into? I love all sorts of music, but metal is what I love most." Same here, Tommy. I like all kinds of music, from opera, jazz, bluegrass, just all the way up. Some rap. I'm not too thrilled with gangster rap, but my go-to is metal. Let's see, Tommy, if you'd like metal and don't know the Oceans Collective and Deaf Haven, check them out. Or don't, but they're incredible. Oh, thank you, Octopus. Yes, you gotta. I love it when people are open to all kinds of music. I can't stand to watch Bobby Vinton. The way he would use his hands would crack me up. Oh, my grandmother had the biggest crush on him. Merry Christmas to you, Tommy. Merry Christmas to you. You see, my father would play that, and we would dance the polka around the living room, and she would just get the biggest kick out of it. I like Viking metal and new metal. Yes, I do too, Pinky. The Viking. Oh, actually, I like when they play just the drums. It's just, oh my god, it's very primal. I love it. And now I'm hooked on this. I believe it's Irish. It's a sea shanties. Oh, jeez. I've got one or a section of it's always playing in my head. It's I'm hooked on it. It's called the Wellerman Song. I don't know the ethnic background. I didn't look it up, but I believe it's Irish. So, Tommy says, I'm a big football fan. I love the Rangers of England. Still using my stack system I got back in '96. Yeah, we've got those with the glass cabinet, and yeah. Girl, listen to Ocean Collective, my favorite band of all time. Many albums, all great. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. The Wellerman is a fun song. Okay, so Pinky knows it. Yeah, see? And it just you can't get it out of your head. I woke up and it's in boing, it's in my head. There it is. It's just a catchy tune. All metal is good. Yeah, yeah. The Wellerman is New Zealand. Okay, there we go. Now we know where it comes from. Well, it's just a catchy tune. You just, you catch yourself singing it throughout the day. And I don't know the young man that does it. I like his version the best. I'll have to find it and post it. And yeah. But I like the way he does it, even if it's a wailing song. Even if it's a wailing song. Ah. If you don't like the style of one of their albums, try another. Many different styles of metal.
Priority assistance coming in on secure channel.
Great. See, that was just a storm warning, guys. Warning is up to 40 inches of snow. Wonderful. Listening to pagan tribal drumming is so relaxing. Yeah, yeah. Mark, I love it. Did I say good morning, Mark? If I didn't, I apologize. Good morning, sir, and welcome in. Yes. Oh, and I also like, oh God. What is the Polynesian, the primal Polynesian thing that they do? Oh God. I can't even remember what the hell it is. I've seen, like, you see, now I can't even think of the guy's name. Good Lord. I love that when it's just very primal, where they're doing the hooting and the hollering and the slapping, and it's just it's amazing. Deck wise, I have Techniques 1200 running through 7.2 amps and 2 active Yamaha subwoofers. Speakers wise, I have Tanya and Wharfdale. Actually, I have to have my speakers repaired. I've got to find out if I can order the subwoofers. I like to play my music loud. And I blew one of them, so and they're old. The day, I don't even remember the name of them, to be honest. I'd have to go look. But they were top of the line during their time, so it's and I blew the subwoofer, so I've got to see if I can have them replaced. Yes, the Beardo, isn't it fun? I had to put the baubles on. You guys had said he looked like looked like a what'd you guys call it? I forgot what you guys called it last time. So I had to add the baubles because you said it looked like Beardo. I love bluegrass. A cover of a popular song was a great cover of Gin and Juice and bluegrass style. Yeah, there's just something about it. So you gotta. One of my next songs uploaded has a lot of tribal drumming in it. Oh, nice, Wayne. Looking forward to that. And a lot of this older stuff, when you're younger, you thought, "Oh God, what is this weird shit that these people listen to?" But when you get older, you really appreciate the talent and the different styles of music. And I get it. A lot of people, oh, I won't listen to that or won't listen to that. Give it a chance. You might find you're going to get hooked. Because you're going to find something that it just attracts you to it, whether it be just the music alone or the lyrics. Even when the younger ones, a lot of them don't even listen to the lyrics. It's just, the music, and when you get older, that's when you pay attention and you appreciate the song in its entirety. Thank you, Pinky, for posting Mark's channel. I appreciate that. My system is very loud. All my speakers have been taken apart and polyester lines so you get a richer sound. Oh, nice, Gordo. Yeah, I crank it up and I crank that bass and poof, it's just, I blew it. And I've done repairs and yeah, I just blew it again. So I said, no, it's because they're old. And so I got to look around to see if I can get them a replacement for them. So I haven't had it on in a while. But I do have a small radio, believe it or not, that has excellent stereo sound. So I'll play the CDs on there, but I miss, playing the big system. But first, the next song, their style is so different. So you have to have an appreciation for all of that. Oh yes, Steph. It's a beautiful ballad that Wayne put out. He wrote it for me, actually. He didn't. I'm just claiming it. One of the things I look forward to when going to Stonehenge for the Solstice Special is Tribal. Yes, I watched that last time. I forgot somebody that I watch online goes. I forgot, or maybe it was you, Mark. It might have been you that I was watching, and you guys were there, and it was amazing. I had a weird phase like a year ago where every time I listened to Metallica, the good old stuff, obviously, I had an undeniable urge to listen to Lana Del Rey after. Yeah. I love a good Metallica. Yeah. Even though a lot of people beat them up, I'm telling you, because everyone goes, what were they always so angry about? Well, that was part of the, that music. It just, you were attracted to it. I still listen to it. I'm driving around town and I've got either Metallica or I've got Disturbed. I love his voice. As soon as I wrote it, I had to send it to Laura. See, I told you he wrote it for me. It's so don't be jealous. I've been listening to a lot of Black Sabbath this year. Miss Ozzy. Yeah, Ozzy was something else. I know, isn't it sad? Well, he was a music legend, an icon, and it's hard when they're gone. He was an incredible human being. He really was. Even though he had a lot of demons that he battled with, it was just amazing what he produced. And just to listen to the words of the music, of the songs that he created. Oh, Wayne, you big old Pookie Bear. Yes. They should be up to today, right, Wayne? So everybody gets to enjoy it. It's a very lovely song. I'm so honored that you thought of me when you were writing it. He was amazing, definitely. Yes, he was. And he did, it was, the world would be a pretty empty place without him, touching us with his talent. He was an amazing person. A lot of the old timers they're getting up there, and it's sad because, that's our childhood. And one by one, we're losing them. That's the truth. I heard it saying a long time ago. Now we're in the stage of life where instead of life giving, it's time, it's taking it away. And it's the truth. This year, we've lost so many people. So many people. And it just, holy crap. Like with the last two there, Rob Reiner and his wife. Oh my God. What a horrible thing. The ballot should be uploaded today. Fingers crossed. All right. Are you going to title it after me too, Wayne? Are you going to call it Laura's Song? Here I am taking credit for his stuff. Oh. Hey, girls got to try, right? I'm actually named after a song. It's a song my father, I know he liked. I don't, I don't know the exact name, but Laura's in the title apparently. So that's how I got my name. And yet Keith Richards is still alive. Yeah, because they're pickled stuff. They're well preserved. Him and what's his face there? God, so I can't even think. Mick Jagger. They're already mummified. Keg's Dragon Song comes out today. Boy, everybody's cranking out some good stuff. All right, Pinky. Ozzy has provided a soundtrack of my life. Oh, wow. See how much impact he had? Laura, you already have a song by Christopher Cross. Yeah, that's not the one. It was a song from the 50s or something. I don't know. 60s, something, Laura. I don't know. I have to run, but listening to you all. Merry Christmas. Same to you, graduate. Merry Christmas if we don't see you later in the week. Because they smoked formaldehyde and it immortalized them. Yeah, is that how they did it? It sure the hell looks like it, man. They're looking rough. I think I might be named after the pinball wizard. Yeah, there. Oh, see? Allison's song just isn't finished yet. Well, what are you doing, Pinky? Are you sleeping? What? You're not allowed to sleep. You have obligations. Ozzy has done so much for metal music, inspired so many bands and music. Yes, he has. Even though there's a lot of people that say, "Oh, it was a big deal." No, he was a big deal. He inspired and made a big impression on a lot of people. And that's a true superstar, when you can get you have that kind of an impact on future generations. Just like with the Bee Gees. Oh, the big fun of the Bee Gees. The Bee Gees were brilliant songwriters, brilliant performers. Their musical talent was just amazing. And they wrote many songs for many artists. They helped a lot of people along the way. You can't take that from them. They truly were a talent. Even if you didn't like their style of music, um, their voices were fantastic. They were very good at what they did. Just needs to end. Page done. They've got their thing going on. Secrets. Yes, the Beach Boys too. Yeah. I used to listen to them for hours, the Beach Boys. And hopefully, the creators nowadays are maybe hopefully they can end up having the same kind of legacy. The Bee Gees, yeah, how can you not like the Bee Gees? They were just amazing. I mean, it's sad that it's done. The only one left is the brother and the sister or the eldest, yeah, Barry. And he still continues. Now he's doing more country stuff. The Beach Boys was why I went high fidelity sound. Yeah, the Beach Boys. I used to listen to them as a kid. Oh, amazing. Same with Prince. Yes, Prince. A lot of people didn't care for him, but he was brilliant. And the passion. I mean, his music was him. And he did it his way, which was awesome. And he left us too soon. It was just, I don't know, weird something going on there. But So many bands out these days. Competition is difficult to get a name for them. Good morning, Betty. How are you? Is Miss Betty ready for the Christmas season? Well, I don't know. Today's stuff, because it's funny. A lot of the younger kids that I talk with and stuff, my nieces and nephews, they all listen to the music from the 80s. So what's that telling you? That the people, I mean, there's a lot of talented people out there. Don't get me wrong, right now, but not as much as an impact as like what our generations of music has done for the music industry. Yes, they did. Yeah, they tried to hold Prince back, but he got to a point where he said, "That's it. I'm done. This is mine. I'm doing it my way." Because yeah, they tried to rule him, and it didn't. It really didn't work. Oh, good, Betty. Good for you. I'm almost ready. I've got a few things I got to make. I like to pre-make and get, for the dinners coming up. And our Christmas Eve dinner is going to be low key this year, which I'm grateful for. So it's less I got to do. The lyrics are enough to put it in there. Gordo and Piggy got this covert thing going on. You little snots. We all got to wait. Just dangling that carrot, guys. Dangling the carrot. Him and Michael Jackson. Yeah, Michael Jackson was brilliant. He was such a troubled soul. He really was. Get out. Julie, don't even. I hate doctors. I sent a message again, tell about my falls. They do not care. They could send me in April. Like my pain specialist, I tried calling them 2 times a week for 3 weeks. I thought you were telling me that they canceled on you again. If they could send me in April. Oh, geez. Well, maybe they'll get back to you, Julie. Today's lunch, lima beans, ham, shank soup, and cornbread. Oh, my goodness. That's a hearty lunch. Yeah. All I've had is a few sips of coffee. I'm starting to feel the grumbling. The rumbling and the grumbling. And it's about that time, guys. It's about that time already. Wow, is it too quick? Quick 2 hours. I was going to say that backwards. Did you catch that? Cooked on the wood stove. Oh, Sage, you snot. It must smell great in your house. Oh, I wish I had that. I think the industry created and destroyed Michael Jackson along with many other others. You're right, Steph, they did. But Michael Jackson had the other evil, his own father. Ruled them with an iron fist, you worked them to death. Uh, he made his living off the backs of his kids. And Michael Jackson paid the price. Pain specialist said that they'll see me in January, the end of January, so I'm done with everything. Oh my goodness. So they're not going to be doing the surgery? Always something. That's why I just tell the doctors, forget it. You'll see me in April. I'm not going to. Do you think AI will kill the music industry? I think it's going to hurt it, just like everything else. It's already having an effect on, paranormal field. It makes it harder for our debunkers and for us to decide or to figure out what's real and what's not. But you got people who have a really great eye and can catch that stuff. I've noticed that I could catch it in some videos. So we'll see. I don't know. AI is a great tool, but I think it's going to cause issues. I really do. As far as entertainment goes, And the same thing with, like you said, the paranormal fields. Now we have the entertainer groups that's bad enough that they put out what they put out now. With AI, oh, what are we gonna do? So I'll see the neurologist in April, pain specialist at the end of January. Ah, okay. So they rescheduled everything. Yeah, just try to enjoy your holiday, Julie. Just, we have to deal with so much crap all year long. At this time of year, just enjoy the holiday. Even if it's just you sitting back on the couch with a a bowl of cereal watching a movie. Just geez. AI will hurt a lot of people, not just industries. Yeah. AI is scary. My surgery is with different doctors. I have 2 surgeons so far, still a go. Ah, okay. I'd call them before you go anywhere. You know what happened last time. Tina Turner, another great artist. Yes. Yes. That was talent. Oh my god, that woman was amazing right up until she had her stroke. Just amazing energy she had. Freaking just tomorrow is my parents' wedding anniversary. My folks would be married 44 and a half years until Pop died. Oh. And my parents just celebrated theirs in October. And it was, let me see, 59 years. Yeah, 59, 60, big 60. My job will probably be phased out in the next decade. Yeah, see, that's what it is. The people are going to, excuse me, people are going to lose a lot of their jobs. Just like with me, what I did for a living in the dental industry, the machines are taking over. So anybody that was a ceramicist or specialist in that field is losing their jobs to the machines. Or you're giving up your talent and you're learning to run and operate the machines. Well, that takes away from the job. When you're used to doing everything by hand, you're a specialist in that field, and here comes a stupid machine taking over, screwing it all up. It would have been their 60th if Pop were still around. Oh, it's lovely. Yep. Well, I'm lucky, knock on wood, both my parents are still here. Even though my mom's not in the greatest condition, she's still here. So you take care, Julie. I'm sure we'll see you on Wednesday. Excuse me, guys. For the Wednesday morning brew. So yeah, I think we're going to end it now. We're at the 2-hour mark. I've got a bunch of crap I got to get done. I'm sure you guys have a bunch to get finished and set for today. I appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out with us this morning. I'll be doing the morning brew on Wednesday morning, as usual. And then Wednesday night, I don't have anybody scheduled. So open mic. I don't have anybody scheduled until the new year. I just want it to be free flowing and fun until the year's end. So hopefully you guys all show up for that. And I'm going to set up the table and stuff to do the miniature, and I'm going to squeeze that in sometime during the week. I'll give everybody the heads up and put a thumbnail out for it, so you guys know when I'm going to start that, because I'm chomping at the bit. I want to get in there. And Ladies Fright, I'll be contacting you soon, so we could set up something to get your beautiful face on the screen. Please remember to hit that like button, share, comment. I thank you everybody for your support as always. Love to my mods. You guys are the best. Also, guys, don't forget the new stuff in the merch. If you want a calendar for next year, the Debunkers calendar is out in the merch shop, as well as new Morning Brewster stuff. Haha. Look forward to seeing Wayne's new ballad and whatever Gordo and Pinky got brewing. Guys, don't forget about that as well. And again, thank everybody for helping me to get to that 600 goal. You guys rock. You really do. Until then, guys, have a great day And I will see you all Wednesday.